Hi Milan, we had a great flight yesterday already. You're flying here in one of the best places on the planet for soaring.
Thank you very much for saying that.
What is kahusoaring?
Kahusoaring is my company, and the name Kahu is a Maori word for a harrier swan, which is the largest bird of prey and the largest bird that is around the area. We quite often fly with that bird. And when choosing the name, I wanted to choose something that is related to New Zealand, related to the cultural heritage, and respectful to the local tribes and the local mountains, because I think also gliding is quite a spiritual journey, especially in these mountains, and I wanted to have that reflected, the connection to culture and nature.
So you are flying here with other pilots who are experienced already, or you make a mountain flying training with them, but also with people who are not flying.
Yes, I try to be ambassador for flying here, in the sense that I'm flying with a really wide range of people, from somebody who doesn't even have any aviation experience before. I try to get more and more power pilots into gliding so they can see and understand the air better and what we do. I fly, of course, and teach people from beginning to solo flying. I teach people mountain flying techniques. I fly with quite advanced pilots as well who are come here and want to rent a single-seater, which I also rent out, and I'll show them around and check them out and make the paperwork just as I do for you. Because even if somebody is very experienced, it's much more efficient to come here and get a bit of showing around. And so I do a wide range of things, and because of that I enjoy everything. It's not the same every day.
Okay, and you have here the duo-discus?
Yes.
XL?
It's a duo-discus X. Which is, I think, a good advantage here with the improved air brakes and improved undercarriage mechanism. I think it's especially because I fly mostly from the back seat, and the flaps really help me to have a better look out on the landing, especially if you land out, and the undercarriage and the good brakes are quite an advantage. But I'm flying all kinds of duo-discuses.
Yeah, for sure. And why do you like flying here in New Zealand?
I like it because it's always different. The conditions are so changeable, and so many different effects happening in the mountains due to the maritime environment and due to the high winds and the shape of the geography, that the different elements as the wave, the sea breeze air, the mountain terms and the ridge lift interact with each other in a sort of beautiful symphony, and it can create some very interesting conditions which are hard to work out, but it's very rewarding if you do.
Yeah, we experienced it yesterday already, and it's just so amazing.
It's very different, isn't
also, to fly there to Mount Cook, be there at 4,500, 5,000 meters. I think it's much more enjoyable in a glider than with a plane.
Yeah,
I saw one plane there.
I quite agree. And it's not very often that we see planes or other planes, especially up there, especially in these winds. Yeah. Quite often what happens when we fly up there, all the operators that are near the mountains, they don't fly because it's too windy for them. It's quite a funny thing that the helicopters down there are stranded, and we are flying out there happily in the wave.
And then also the airspace here is quite unique. You have a sector which is unlimited. Yes. You can fly up to space.
It's remarkable, isn't it, that you don't have to worry about it. Yeah. And I quite enjoy the fact that we can be almost by ourselves in the air, no contrails, no other planes. You look around and it's just you, and it's like a different planet. Yeah. So of course the scenery is also quite enjoyable here. Not to mention the visibility is amazing. Yesterday was actually not a very good visibility day.
But it was. I thought it was fantastic. Yeah, and what's also cool here is that this duo, you don't have a sustainer, you don't have a self-launch glider. You can have here a winch launch and also an airtail.
Yes.
So there are different options available, and even outlandings are possible.
Outlandings are possible, and they are also possible to get air to retrieve from some of the outlanding fields. Some of the ones I showed you doesn't have road access, so if you land there, it's either air to retrieve or nothing. It's crazy, isn't it?
Something completely different what I am used to. I've never made an airtail.
Because of the infrastructure, it's not very developed here, of course. Some of the valleys don't even have very good roads, so you can just land next valley on the other side, and it's 10 minutes by plane, but a whole day of suffering and four-wheel driving and getting trails through rivers to get the plane. So air to retrieve are very essential for us.
What do you suggest to a pilot who has some experience, like flying in France already, who comes here to New Zealand? What are the first steps?
Well, the first suggestion is to come here by any means. Yeah. Allow a good time, at least 2 weeks in the Marama, especially if you bring your family. you can spend some really quality time around the airfield. When you're flying and you bring your family and friends, they can enjoy the outdoors because we have, as you see, amazing places 10 minutes drive from here, and allow some time for the jet lag to wear off, then fly a few days with me, and then jump in a single-seater and enjoy and discover the area.
And where do you get the single-seater from?
The single-seater is just over there, it's Discus B,
Ah.
and not a very flash glider, but it's perfectly fine enough to go and explore and enjoy the area. It belongs to a friend of mine who bought it solely so I can have it here and rent it out on his behalf, and when he comes he can also just jump in it and fly.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay, then let's have a nice flight. Let's prepare for the flight. Get on the glider, and then perhaps we see Mount Cook again.
I hope so, or beyond.
Awesome.
If you don't mind, I'll put the undercarriage up.
Yeah.
We'll go higher.
It's our second day flying here in New Zealand. Today again to Mount Cook, make a few more shots from flying there with the other duo-discus. That's really the biggest problem. We want to reach Mount Cook, but the ridge lift is so damn good that we only have 2 passes afterwards. We need to use the air brakes to get down again to make another pass there. Luxury problems in a glider. And then in the background there somewhere is the ocean already, but I think there are also some clouds. Yesterday it was clear there. The right hand side we have only a few clouds, and this amazing beautiful river going into Lake Pukaki, just unbelievable, the colors, the shades of blue, just so mind-blowing to see this glacier snow stuff. Incredible what the nature can do. Then the bluish color.
Not that strong today, so it's
No, it's good. And there the others are coming. Where can we see how many knots in average?
Average is 15 knots.
15. Okay. That's a pain a glider. It's an amazing glacier. What's the name of this glacier? Do you know?
Tasman Glacier. So now you're almost going faster up than forward.
Now we are flight level 200. And how high can we go?
Here is unlimited. As high as we can bear.
Unlimited airspace there. We can go up as high as we want. That's really unique. And that's the small Mount Cook here.
Just under Switzerland.
A few minutes ago. That's awesome. 6,200 meters. And now we need to descend to get to the other airspace.
Yeah, and also we don't want to spend too much time so high.
Yeah.
Not good for the brain, I think.
So at today's lunch we have a specialty here from New Zealand. And yeah,
Look how
just
inflated my one is.
it's like a lipo battery.
Fun up there.
But we have a lot of speed now.
They have to keep your brakes up and just keep it flying until it flies. Keep it flying, keep it flying, keep it flying, keep it, keep it, keep it.
Awesome flight again.
These finals are interesting, eh?
Yeah. Another great one.
Great day.
Thank you so much.
I thought you would love this if you like that.
Yeah.
We had a lot of distance on the ridges now without turning. It's good fun.